Good morning. I'm doing a productive morning in my life. Sorry the first thing you saw was me getting gas. If I'm at the gym, I didn't really do anything before the gym because that is just not the way that I function. I have to get straight to the gym. And I'm here. It's leg day. Yeah, I literally just got a pre-workout snack and go into the fit I planned this morning. Last night, which was this, and like it's nothing. I don't do anything special for the gym. I wish I could. That's kind of my next aspect to add to my morning routine, doing stuff before the gym at 5 a.m. But that's really early. And for pre-workout, I had rice cakes. Okay, here we go. Today's more hamstring glute focused. Okay, so I started my workout with leg curls, which I strongly dislike, and then I went on to Bulgarian split squats. I did not go deep enough in that, what I videoed, but I often do try and almost get my knee touching the ground. I then proceeded to do squats, which is always a harrowing exercise to me because I used to have knee issues, and I just go to failure. And then I did hip thrusts, which today I really focused on going higher on my weight. And then for the first time, I know you can't really see, but I usually do my RDLs with free weights. I tried it with the Smith machine and felt like it really allowed me to go up in weight because I wasn't worried about my grip as much. I then proceeded to do calf raises and then some walking. That was such a good leg day. Oh, I did. Okay, so that on my nose does not need to be there. But that was such a good leg day. I'm so happy after that. I always feel bad because I always think I'm smiling at people in the gym, but I'm realizing I think I'm giving them I think I'm looking like that, which they're probably like, is she having a stroke? Is she okay? Gonna drive home. Gonna make my favorite breakfast as of recent. Well, as of the last month, where I've actually might have had it every day, which is scramble your eggs, but scramble them with cottage cheese. Put it on sourdough. I also like to have a little fruit with that. But yeah, no, that was my leg day. On this leg day, I do 6 exercises. You saw 4 of them: RDLs, squats, hip thrusts, and Bulgarian split squats. I do all of those about to failure. If I'm starting to do a weight consistently, getting to 10 to 12, usually 12, I'm like, okay, it's time to go up. And then calf raises, I do about 15 of those. I hate leg curls. By the time I get home, I'm always famished, and I always try and make sure that I'm having a breakfast with as much protein as possible. I also use the cottage cheese that's everything bagel flavored. It is so, so good. All right, I had my food. Delicious as always. I'm now just going to take a quick body shower. First, I'm going to quickly take my vitamins, collagen, B12, and a probiotic. Pre and probiotic. Okay, guys, I just showered. Hey, ignore the peeled off stickers on the wall. I'm now just going to kind of get to the mental part of my morning routine, making myself up mentally. And usually I have something to run off to, and I don't get to spend this much time on my morning. But I would love to get some reading in, because usually that's an afternoon activity for me. But I have ample free time to do that right now. So I think I'm going to do a little reading after I finish this stuff. Brushing my hair. I'm not really doing today. I have planned playing tennis with my friend at one point in time, and then but that's in the afternoon. This is nice and mud, and then I have a barbecue. Why am I making? I'm gonna have a barbecue. But that's all later in the day activities. So right now. And then the tasks I wanted to complete today are super. I just want to start packing for college, which, in my apartment, not bad at all. I just finished this book, Salt, so good. It's basically about the way that world history and economics have been altered by salt. I just finished that, very good. Now I'm gonna start this Frida McFadden called The Divorce. So I think I'm gonna do that right now after I do my morning journal. So I used to be someone who hated journaling because I felt like there was so much pressure to be able to just put pen to paper and get all these revelations through journaling and really find yourself. But for me, that's not the way that I have revelations and do self-reflection. Is much more just like I do it through walking, I do it when I'm running. So it's not really writing. I think writing will always kind of feel performative for me personally. I'm not saying it's performative for other people, but I have found a way to use journaling as a way to just get things off my mind, put tasks down, brain dump, and I do think it is like a good way to write down what you're grateful for, all that stuff. So in the morning, I have the 3 super quick prompts. Grateful for, one thing I'm going to start, one thing I'm going to stop. I've been debating on pushing one thing I'm going to stop to my nighttime journaling, but okay, I'm at the part of my morning routine where I'm like, okay, it's time to start my day. And the task that I want to get done today, as I mentioned, is starting to pack for school. Now, I'm not really doing a ton of packing. I leave in a week. I want to do today some of my winter clothes, or like more fall clothes, because I'm obviously not going to be wearing them in the next week. And then maybe some other stuff. So, yeah, I'm going to get my jeans, a couple sweaters, maybe. I'm going to use this Mesquite. It kind of already has, well, it has some stuff in it. So I'm going to pack some decorations in this too. I packed this and then like the other fabric decoration I have that can travel, just to make it feel like my room at home. Also gonna pack this mirror. Guys, I hate packing for college. I hate it. Wait, I look crazy. I hated it last year because it just feels so overwhelming. Like the process of going here to there, it's overwhelming. But it'll pass. It was fine. It was fine last year, and is going to end up fine this year. It's just a stressful thing. I'm going to do some of my laundry right now, so that I have like more clean clothes to pack. And I think I'll probably grab some pairs of shoes from downstairs that I'm bringing. I'm gonna bring, yeah. And there's some ones that are like clean that I'm going to pack in there. I just had the recollection that I started packing 2 weeks before I left last year. And this is 1 week before I leave, so not my greatest feat, but it's gonna be fine. So I got stuff in the laundry, put a couple more things into this bag. I think I'll go maybe grab a couple. Well, first I gotta see how much this clothes is. I threw in some other toys. These bags are just fantastic. There's so much space in them. And then everything else, I'm gonna do this little laundry and either finish packing that part or start a new one. And then that's kind of it for packing right now. Because the main categories are clothing, hygiene, school stuff. I'm not gonna forget my school stuff. School stuff, room stuff. Room stuff, a lot of it's fine there. I've got my decorations, some decorations. I'll get more. Yeah, I just texted my mom the one room thing. Because guys, my bed there, my mattress is an extra long fold, which is very hard to find stuff for. So now I would like to do a little bedroom straighten up, make my bed. Usually I try and do that earlier, so I kind of don't know how that slipped away from me. but there's just a couple things I'm noticing that I can quickly clean up. So why not? Wait, let me lock him before I say this. Okay. That was the second water bottle. Outside the gym, it's my goal to have at least 3 of these. I didn't really count the water that I drink at the gym because obviously that's more extraneous or something. So I try and get at least 2 of them drank before 12 p.m. because then I've just got an early start and I'm set up to drink like 4 or 5 water bottles a day. Okay. Probably the last thing I do before I have lunch is I'm going to try and get some outside time. Whatever way, like I'm just going to do it by playing. My little sister is volleyball tournaments today, so I'm just going to like rally with her a little bit. I'm sick of, like, I don't like this shirt. Okay, I like this one more. It's still blue and blue. But outside time is so important. I hope this has come across because it's one of my goals, but I really have been trying to get off my phone. Basically do anything but be on my phone until later in the afternoon. Just because I really have been reflecting on why I use it, what negative consequences it's doing to all parts of my life, and what else I could be doing instead. And so I've been working on creating new habits and being more intentional about not just picking up my phone for a second and then ending up doing stuff on it forever. So I'm also gonna fill up for number 3. Okay, before I'm done for the day, let me just show what I packed. Okay, I feel like that is good. That is like, if you know those husky bags, you know that that's like a good amount of clothes. That's a good amount of like room stuff. I don't know if I mentioned this, I forget completely if I had said that I have a full XL in my apartment, which is like, you can't really find those in person in Target. So I just ordered those on Amazon. Those will be coming. Yeah, I feel a lot better about packing. Just getting the start, and then when I do a little tomorrow, do a little Saturday, etc., etc. Anyways, that is kind of my morning routine. Doesn't look the same every day because I have different tasks I have to work on. Sometimes when I still have my work and internship, I would have to run out to one of those places, but that's just a elongated morning routine in my life. Bro, don't pick your pimples. Yeah, I will see you guys next time. Maybe I'll do my evening routine. Get off your phone.